And if you want me to be your poster boy, just you let me know.
Yeah, you know, if we will not change it, it can last forever. Because you know, in 10 years, without any power consumed, it will stay here.
It looks epic. The contrast is just really, really good. So I'm with Alexander at InkPoster, and InkPoster are a brand by Pocketbook, and I've just spoken to Pocketbook, and they have been in the e-ink game. They've been working with e-ink for longer than most companies, and so they're one of the first people to be launching this technology into what is an amazing application of it, home art, and yeah,
actually it's the latest evolvement of this e-ink technology that we waited for many years, because the concepts were here in maybe 6-7 years, but the technology were not developed enough for the art, and it became so only recently. So the Spectra 6 technology is the latest achievement of color ink. That's the base for this product.
So was it that the resolution wasn't there? Was it that the refresh wasn't there? What was stopping e-ink from releasing Spectra 6 to the public?
Yeah, actually everything. Resolution, the screen sizes, the color processing features, and now the contrast of the colors is enough to play like a real-life object. So actually now we can say that the magic is that the product looks like an analog print.
Yeah.
And you can even forget that it's a digital product.
Yeah, I bet you have a lot of people just walk straight past your booth, not realizing there's actually a piece of technology on the wall. So you've got to maybe have one of them flashing at any given time.
Sometimes people are surprised why you just have some analog art on the walls in the International Technology Exhibition, and then it's starting like self-printing. We call it, we invented a word for that, ink printing. So it's really similar to a new way of printing technology, which could be even an artistic medium in a way. And we are now engaging artists to collaborate. But
that's very interesting, actually. Can you, you know, at the minute we're displaying some, I guess, oil paintings, photos of them. But actually, if real artists get to grips with this new medium, and it's something they need to learn for themselves, what colours look best on it and everything like that. So,
but actually it's a very flexible interior tool, I would say, because it could be used for anything. It's more or less a digital poster. It could represent any kind of art.
Yeah, and you can change it to anything with this app?
Yeah, we have an app, and you can simply change the artwork like with several taps. We have an app. You can simply choose the artwork, or you can discover it by some categories, and we constantly expand the catalog and have some curatorial selections. We work with art professionals and museum curators, and we prepare content very, hand-picked and thoroughly, prepared for our audience. But we believe that audience have different taste, and we actually would provide something for anyone.
There we go, and it was just that quick, a couple of taps, So when people come across your booth and they look at this, what use cases do they imagine? Do they say, oh, that would be great in my living room, or oh, that would be great for sharing my photos? What do people say about it?
The range of use cases are really diverse, because some people just think B2B and start to think that they would prefer that in the cafe or hotel room.
A daily menu, so it changes every day,
Well, maybe you can have a visual story, telling the story of the place. But many people just would like to wake up and see the new picture in the morning, because it's really an accessible way to enter the art collecting, even maybe for those who are not into art that much, but they could be, addicted to that starting from this product.
Yeah, and it looks so good. It does really look good. So tell us about the different sizes, please, and also about the charging technology and how it works and how long it lasts.
The charging characteristics are really amazing, because if you don't change the artwork for a long time, you don't use any electric power. So basically it can last up to 1 year on single charge. Of course, if you change the artwork every minute, then it will last less, but still it's maybe the highest sustainability standard on the market with such art frames so far.
Wow, very good. And there's a little USB charger somewhere in the frame, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a hidden USB-C slot there.
Go on, show us where. Tell us the secret. Where is it?
Where, yes, it's a little lock here.
Oh, I see.
Very elegant and magnetic, and you can hide it, and then you don't see anything digital.
No.
Because the idea is to make the analog feeling of a real artwork on the wall.
Good. Yeah, cool. And so different sizes, slightly different screen technologies?
Yeah, actually, these two are basically the same screen technology from e-ink, and these have e-ink and sharp technology combined.
Right.
That makes it even more true in terms of color, a little bit faster, a little bit more clever in this dithering technology because it's based on the mixing of colors, a little bit like digital engraving technology in layers. And this is so far our top tier model in the InkPoster lineup. But next year we are expecting to deliver twice as big format.
Really?
Up to A1 format. So this is an A2 format.
And will that be with the sharp technology
Yeah,
as
the
well?
same technology as this one. Yeah.
So what does sharp exactly add to the picture then? They do the digital engraving bit you were saying there. They manage the colors, do they differently?
Yeah, that's actually it's a sort of TFT layer under the ink screen, which works in a more smart and swift way.
I have to say it's difficult to really see, even when you're really close up. I'm just trying to get you some really close-up images so you can see. It's difficult to really see the difference, although maybe on this larger one, I think you can maybe see it more.
This larger one is resolution-wise, maybe you wouldn't see in this close-up.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
So
but
if you step a step away, you will already don't notice these dots. So yeah, that's.
And I think you can see it more with certain artworks, can't you? There's certain things that really show the difference between the two technologies off.
Yeah, well, the main difference, of course, is the aspect ratio, because that's a big thing in art, and some part of our catalog fits this aspect ratio, like a long, tall images. Some are more like posters and classical photography format, like 3:4.
Yeah, so this is a 4:3 ratio.
So we handpick content for each frame, and sometimes some content could appear on 2 frames.
And is this one a 4:3 ratio as well?
Yeah, that's a 2 ratio.
A2, yeah.
1 to 141. So it's a familiar ratio of a printing.
Yeah, good.
So at the moment we have 3 different sizes.
Cool. So let's see if we can do that demo now. So when I was here just the other day, I noticed one of the people from InkPoster collaring unsuspecting attendee and taking their photo and putting it on the print. So just to really give you a good look at it doing its full refresh, let's do that. Let's see how it renders the colors of a photo from, I guess, it's an iPhone. Yeah?
Let's try, yeah. But I should make a little disclaimer. When we prepare the art catalog, we of course make a hand process to color correct every image.
Okay.
And when you use your own camera roll, it's a little bit automated.
Yeah.
So let's make an experiment then.
Let's make an experiment.
Yep.
Cool.
The next stage is to choose it from your personal private images, and then you import it. Then you can say send to InkPoster.
Okay.
Do you want this format or this format?
Yeah, we'll go this one, yeah.
Okay. Then we can also make a little crop
Okay, yeah.
and maybe put brightness a bit higher.
Uh-huh.
So let's see what it will be.
Oh, it started. Oh, no, it's doing a different one.
No, it's in a slideshow mode,
Ah, okay, yeah, yeah.
which is like scheduled.
Yeah, I think that's what it'll be in most of the time. I mean, I can imagine myself, I think I'd want family photos because we take so many photos these days, but you know, having them be able to go around on a bit of a carousel. But then I think also, as you say, you get used to what brightness settings you need to do, and you'd learn a little bit more about the e-ink as a digital printing technique, as you say.
Right. It's a little bit like handcrafted in a way because it's a slow-mo digital kind of philosophy. We are a little bit in opposition to the TVs in frames. It's a kind of anti-TV.
I agree.
And it's totally art-focused. You shouldn't wait as like a second, working in seconds. You take time, you slow down, and you got a kind of analog feeling of printing and you work. You're a little bit like artists in this moment.
Yeah. And I don't know if you ever use one of the little Canon or other photo printers, and they go through and print in several layers. And I showed that to my kids and did some photography on that. There we go.
What do you think?
It's good. It's really good. And they were fascinated by watching the ink come out. And I think it's the same thing. It's like, be fascinated watching this thing print. And yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine some event like, I don't know, your birthday, and you invite a professional photographer, and then in the end of the day you can showcase your photograph just, there to your friends, the most beautiful moments of the night.
Yeah. And I don't think you get any disagreement from my audience about taking your time and tech that supports you to think and be calm. We're totally on that side with you. And if you want me to be your poster boy, just you let me know.
If we will not change it, it can last forever. Because in 10 years, without any power consumed, it will stay here.
And this one here, is this just to show the size of the next one up, or is that actually a black and white?
Actually this one is different product.
So this is Ionic, a different product range.
Yes. Actually, the story of Ionic started a little bit earlier than of InkPoster because it was an independent company for a while. First to introduce the art screen based on e-ink, but only for black and white professional art photography. Recently, Ionic brand became a part of Pocketbook company and our screens lineup because we share this philosophy of art print that looks like a real print, but still have the digital flexibility. But if to compare with the previous product, is a more specialized and in a way a kind of luxury tier product. It's really not different from the art professional black and white photography you can just buy from an artist. But really this is another channel for artists to actually to deliver their artworks. It has many different ways and in the contract structure to get the art, including a la carte model when you just buy one copy of a limited edition from an artist via this platform. In future, we would like to introduce this model also for InkPoster.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for showing me that. Yeah, that's absolutely exceptional. What's the underlying e-ink technology then? Is it's
that's also ink.
Yeah.
But the black and white ink is a little bit more years on the market, as you know.
It's more mature.
But that's also the latest development of this technology.
It looks epic. The contrast is just really, really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Alexander. I appreciate you showing me around. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your interest, and please follow us.